to this new episode of Impromptu with Richa, a show where we love hearing from amazing people. And joining us today on the episode is a very special guest. He is known as the Joyman of India, Dr. Gurmeet Narang. He is an industrialist, a humanitarian, an author and speaker, and also a happiness teacher. He is known worldwide as the man of happiness and serenity and has several prestigious awards in his name. Dr. Narang is also the founder of India's one and only eternal happiness organization, the Tavleen Foundation. Sir, I am overjoyed to have you on board for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us and a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Narang, you are well known around the world as the happiness ambassador and the joy man from India. And your journey has moved many towards living more compassionately and joyfully. I want you to tell us today, what does happiness really feel like and where do you feel it in your body really? And I'm asking you this question not because I think my audience does not know what happiness is. Thanks to information technology, we all are very aware of it in words. But I think emotionally, somewhere we are disconnected. And I would like you to shine some light on that.
I am most happy when I am in the present moment. Right now, I am in the present moment and I am not at my home or in my living room or with my wife or with my son or with my any friend. I am with me here itself and just talking to you, and this is my happiness. So living mindfully gives a great source of joy. You are focused one, you are living in a focused mode of brain. Happiness is a basic source of calmness. If you have a proper peace of mind, then you can be eternally happy. And peace of mind can only be achieved when you don't have any kind of turmoil inside. You don't have made your mind so crowded with the world, thoughts of the world, people of the world. So having space in our mind for good vibes to flow in, good thoughts to flow in, and accepting the things happening around us in the outside world as it is. We can't change anything. So living in that mode gives you eternal happiness. For this, we don't need higher thought processes, higher wisdom. Although if you are owner of wisdom, then it's a more value added. It would help you to find out the darkness more precisely in your life or suffering more precisely in your life. And when you understand the suffering which comes in life or coming in life, then you can only understand the happiness. Eternal happiness is that level of our mindset where you have become just like a sky or an ocean where waves are coming and going, but these are not affecting your mind.
Now, eternal happiness through yoga, meditation, spiritual work, this is everybody's favorite topic and this is the go-to advice. Do you think there is any such thing as eternal happiness really? And is it possible for anyone who is not spiritually accomplished to bypass the human mind that takes you through your highs and lows and to sort of get into this constant state of, stillness and joy within?
When sadness comes in our life or suffering comes in our life, we get disturbed, right? But instead of disturbing ourselves, we must try to find out wisdom from that suffering, wisdom from that wound. If it has come to me, then how should I deal with it with full peace of mind? How can I deal it with calmness of mind? Right? So the process here is have patience, look at the problem, look at the suffering, do what you can do, and use your wisdom, your understanding, your intelligence to solve that challenge, solve that problem. We are suffering something very badly, or anyone suffering from dreaded disease. How he can be happy? He or she can be happy by accepting that I am going through this and I have faith in God. I will come out of it. Not trust, but faith. Because trust is human and faith is divine. So when you have faith in God, then you can come out of that suffering. Basically, suffering means we fight for the things where we don't have any control. And suffering comes through another gate. From as this world is made of relations and possessions, we are so much synced in these two things that we never come out of these thoughts of our relations and possession. These are the continuous processes we are working to grab the new possessions. We must have some proper relations. We never come out of this from this circle.
So everyone talks about happiness and joy, but sadness and sorrow and longing, these are topics that our culture averts from talking about. Yet I think sadness is something which can teach us a great deal about happiness, or and even lead to its discovery itself. How do you think that happens?
The nature of the world is that we share good things to world, and we share what we have done best or better or good. We want to share with the people. But things when come such type of, if we have some mental health issue, we have some psychological problem, we don't want to share with anyone. We go to the psychologist or psychiatrist only when we are not able to have control on mental health issues. We don't want to say to people because हम जीते हैं लोग क्या कहेंगे. So we should avoid all these things. Log kya kahenge, what people will say about us. And that is the reason the suffering and sadness is increasing in the world. Sometimes I say to people, say no entry to so many such thoughts which are negative. We are living in most competitive ways and world full of richness in terms of money. People are not happy moving in Mercedes also. The major suffering of mental health in this world is due to outwardly you are rich, but inwardly you are poor.